which matter most must never be at the mercy of things which matter least. It's a quote by Goethe. I chose the title, Put First Things First, and I want to talk about it. Maybe you think it's obvious, we always put first things first. But I want to get a little more in detail, and after my speech then you decide that whether you put first things first. Time management is something that goes hand in hand with setting priorities in our life. Now I want to present time management matrix, and after that I need you to do something. I have a homework for you, short one. This is just, if you look at these squares, this is something that is called time management matrix. You see there are 4 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4. We put here urgent, not urgent, important, not important. If you look to these squares, square number 1 is activities or tasks that are urgent and important. Example of these kind of activities and tasks are our deadline, for example. You have a deadline to do something. It's urgent and it's important. Square number 2 is activities that are not urgent, but they are important. In here, we do activities that we create something. We build relationship, we build friendship, we plan for our, for example, business, our work. We create, we recreate. In here, square number 3 are activities that are urgent, but not important. In here, we can put some phone calls. They are urgent, but maybe not important. And some social activities we can put in this category. And square number 4 in here, these are activities not important and not urgent. Like junk mails, many are all maybe emails, phone calls, and maybe games come under this category. Now I want to apply from my own experience to these squares, that what happens. Last year, as most of you know, I had to write a few exams, big ones. And assume that I want to register for the exam and take the exam. Exam is in 4 months and registration deadline is in 2 months. At this time, I have time to register 2 months and 4 months to study. I put in square 2 registration and study. If I don't register, because I needed so many documents and certified copy, this kind of stuff, if I don't register and wait till, for example, a few days before the deadline, this activity moves to square 1 and is not good. I'm under pressure. I have to do something very quickly. I have to, again, regarding the study, if I start a study, I have 4 months. If I start study now, I can say, okay, every week I study, for example, 100 pages, it goes and it will be okay. But if I don't study, it means again, for example, a few days before the exam, it moves to square 1. A friend of mine calls and says, Arash, this weekend we have a get together, okay? Join us, we miss you. This activity is in here. Is really not important at this time because my focus is exam. But it's urgent. This weekend is not under my control. And here, I'm a chess player. I love to play chess. If I play chess in this period of time, chess comes in here. Not important, not urgent. We have limited amount of time. Time is not unlimited for us. It means when I put time in any of these squares, these are not fixed squares. One of them pushes the others. And in this situation, you have to see what happens. Let me show you some common scenarios. First one, look, square number 1 is here, 2, 3, 4. Some people work and live like this, and some companies do. You can generalize these rules to companies, to businesses. It means they work or live based on deadlines. In company, you see boss comes and we need a report in 2 days. Or is it time for the tax return? We have to do something in 3 days. But you can plan it before. You can put all your tasks and activities in here. As you see, 1 is huge, a little, 2, 3, 4. Second model. You see 1 and 2, very small, 3 and 4, big. These are people who cannot keep a job. It's the definition of failure. We just spend our time and waste our time. These are ineffective people. In here, number 3, actually this is the model of highly effective people. Stephen Covey, in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talks about these people. In here, most of the activities under category number 2. It means planned. You plan for this. There are some deadlines and rush activities, but these are least. And 3 and 4 is kind of not important activities, consist of this low percentage of the whole of our life. What I need you to do, during the weekend, Saturday I think it's a little rainy, if you're at home, just go Google, choose image, and time management matrix. I wanted to copy, but because of copyright, copy for all of you, but because of copyright I didn't do that. But when you do that, you can see different colors of this matrix. And just think for 1 hour, one of your activities, one of areas of your life, or your life as a whole, and see if really you put first things first. And remember, as one of the philosophers said, time is the most valuable thing that you can spend. Madam Toastmaster.